Okay, we got to take one out. We had one that was a possibility of an install, but they said they have U.S. cellular home service like T-Mobile and stuff like that, and they said they called and they were told that it works in this area. Now they have not got all completely set up to, plug it in and see if it's going to do what they said it's supposed to do. But I told them if it don't, we can probably figure something out. Maybe their modem that they actually have for the US seller that you can actually unscrew and extend it with cables and put an outside antenna possibly. And we do have some antennas that we can lend them while they're actually using it if we just don't give it to them because we don't use it no more. We don't even have a modem for it to use. So we may just give them to them, It's suit the purpose already that what we needed it for. So okay, this is nice. Somebody broke into the box and stole the equipment. Ain't that nice? Broke into it and stole the damn equipment. Isn't that a shame? Broke into the box and stole the equipment. How about that? Because we sure hadn't taken anything from here. That's a shame. People stealing stuff. Real shame. It's a real shame somebody's stealing this equipment, man. But what makes sense if not just take the cords and all? I mean, it makes no sense. Steal the equipment. Real shame, man. Why not take the power cord? Why not take the daggone box? No idea. That's a real shame, man. Stealing equipment. Oh well. First time I ever done that. Literally just robbed the box. Really crazy people. But let's get this out of here. I don't need a quarter, I need a 5/16 because that's what it's going to take to get that off of here. Taking the equipment out of the box. Somebody stealing the equipment. I mean, I just don't understand why people want to break in a box and steal something that they can't use. Because if they ever plug it in and get power to it, it's going to show back up on the WISP unless they reset it. But it just irks me of how stupidity people really are who wants to steal something. Just don't understand people sometimes wants to steal. I just don't understand. But let's get this down and out of here. I cannot believe somebody wanted to steal. And the only thing they took was the air cube and the power supply for it. They didn't take the drop cord. They didn't take the box, which makes no sense because if they needed the box, then they can have the box without just pulling it out of the ground. They didn't take the internet wire. So I don't know what their motivation was of just taking the power supply and I don't know if it was the people that stayed here or some kid going around and stealing stuff. I don't know. So I can't, because if I try to get up with the people that used to be here and ask them, you know, if they knew anything about it, as if I'm accusing them of something being stole, you know, that's kind of beating a dead horse, you know, because I don't know who. So it's just one of them things that, you know, yeah, it had a lock on it, but a lock is only going to stop an honest person. A thief is going to figure out a way to steal something if they really want it bad enough. Just like an alarm on a clock, on a car. If a thief wants something out of a car or wants to steal the car, they're going to steal it regardless if there's an alarm on it or not. They're going to figure out a way to take it. That's just the way real thieves are. But it's a shame, but I will let the owner of the park know it. It has security cameras, but the location of them is not going to show me anything at all. And there's no way I can tell the time frame of when it was taken, because if it was unplugged, I should have taken it, or at least the box didn't show it was open at the time when I rode by one time before. I should have checked it then. But nothing I can change about that of checking it then. Because I don't know if it would be in, you know, solve the problem or not. Because I don't know if all of it was here or not. Even though the box didn't look like it was open, I just don't know. Just don't know. I don't know if it was the lock was broken or how it was opened. It's all scratched up on this here, where I can tell a pair of pliers has been on it, where they squeezed it to get it to unlock, because it still actually works. So they took some effort to open it up, because to squeeze it to make it work, you know, unlock. Yep, still works. But they just want to steal the freaking air cube and the power supply. Like I said, you can have a lock on something, but a real thief that's determined to get what they want, they will find a way to go in it and steal. It's just as simple as that. But an honest person that's trying to steal something that feels guilty while they're doing it, it'll stop them. It's just the way it is. So there's no lock that's 100% proof and stuff like this. There's no way 100% proof of somebody stealing it. But one thing about the software, you can flag a name, so if that name ever comes up again, you'll know it, and you just refuse to give them service. to remind you of what happened. It's crazy how people just want to steal. It's a real shame, but it's the way it is sometimes. But I'm gonna get up with the owner and let him know that, you know, somebody broke in one of my boxes and took the equipment, so he can have an eye on other things possibly. Because if they are willing to steal one thing in one location, who said it's going to stop them from stealing something else? So let's get this up on top of the car and get back to the RV. And plus, we'll check when we get up with the owner of the park. We'll see if he had issues with that particular tenant, and that might explain. You know, usually if they give trouble for, you know, one person, like the owner or something, they'll try to take revenge out of doing something else, thinking maybe the equipment was not a different company or whatever, thinking it was actually the RV park owner equipment. So they said, oh, well, we'll just get back at him and take his equipment or whatever. Or it could have been just a kid or kids out there taking things. But they had to have a tool because I could see scarf marks on the lock. So it's not like they just try to take it off by hand or anything like that. If they couldn't, they actually had to have tools. And that makes me think that it might be just the owner of the RV that was there. I don't know. It's just so many possibilities. But that's what I got insurance for. It covers it. Just look at their account, and as if it is, you know, the amount they paid is actually covering the equipment, which that's why I put a $40 install, because that goes for the insurance to cover it. So we will see, because I can't keep up with all of them if, you know, if they got the service and just never paid. But they were here for quite some time, so I do believe they probably actually paid payment and all. But only way to find out is actually log in and check their account and see the invoices and see what they have paid. But it still just, it don't get under my skin like it used to. I feel sorry for the person that took. If you're watching this video, well, just a sorry person. And I feel sorry for you that you actually think you got to steal other people's equipment for whatever excuse you come up with to justify your ignorancy. So that's okay. Karma will come back and get them. It's simple as that. But thank you for watching. Thank you for all the subscription, you know, subscribing to the channel and all the shares and likes and comments and all that good stuff that helps out the channel. And I hope that you don't have to run through, you know, deal with people like this that actually steal stuff from you. And nothing of an excuse they make will justify for their stupidity. So have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.